James Eidson was born January 7, 1958. The oldest of three children, he was raised in Cullman, Alabama by his parents, Buddy and Aranita Eidson. He attended school in Cullman City Schools, graduating from Cullman High School in 1976. Following graduation, he enrolled in Birmingham Southern College, where he earned his B.S. degree in accounting. His work career began at an early age, 14, at Ratliff's department store. He then moved to Skipper and Eidson until 1979, and then on to a CPA firm and First Federal Savings and Loan, where he was the vice president and controller. In 1992, he started his career in the oil industry with Howlett Oil Company. The Howletts were family friends, and over the years leading up to 1992, they kept having discussions about him coming to work in their business, but the timing was never right. That was until January 1992 when he agreed to join the company as their controller. Howlett Oil Company was a Texaco distributor, which the Howletts had acquired in 1964. They operated a bulk plant which, until March 2023, was still being used. It was originally built in 1929. The Howletts built two more stores between 1992 and 1995, and then in 1999, Mr. and Mrs. Howlett and James agreed on a buyout agreement, which began Eidson Petroleum. Eidson operated as a Texaco Chevron jobber and leased and supplied convenience stores. They added an additional convenience store with a Wendy's in 2001, and then added two sub-jobbers and expanded into unbranded fuels and commercial fuels. In 2009, they got back into hauling their own freight, adding two trucks, and began supplying their own sites as well as open dealers and commercial customers. In 2014, James and two business partners acquired Hager Oil Company in Jasper, Alabama. This acquisition included Texaco retail supplied sites as well as commercial bulk fuel and Chevron, Shell, bulk and packaged lubricants. They went from employing 6 people to 65. All of the operations of Eidson Petroleum were moved to Jasper, including James's existing staff. In 2017, they sold off the commercial portion of Hager Oil Company to Relodyne, which included the commercial fuels and Chevron and Shell lubricants business. They completed an agreement with JAT Energy on the Chevron Texaco jobbership and agreed to a joint venture in 2018, transferring the Chevron Texaco retail jobbership to JAT. James attended his first AOA trade show in the spring of 1992 in Birmingham. He became active in the association in 1999, serving as a board member and ultimately chairman of the board. He's continued to serve in various capacities on and off the board since. Outside of the association, James serves on the Cullman City Housing Authority Board. He's a board member and been past chairman of the Cullman County United Way, and he has served on the Cullman Chamber of Commerce as a board member and vice chairman of Finance and Tourism. James's hobbies include boating on Smith Lake and the Tennessee River, enjoying time at the Gulf Coast, and traveling, and occasionally golfing with family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Eidson.